Today I reached in the bucket of locks that I got from PickME and pulled out a stock Dom. I've picked a couple Doms before, but this one has a particularly nasty keyway. Yeah, as you can see, those pins go all the way through that warding. I don't know how well my camera's picking that up. Maybe I'll shine a little bit of a light on it so you guys can see. But usually when I see a lock where the pins go through the warding like that, it's usually a pretty good indication that that they have holes through that warding that you can actually pick those pins. So not entirely impossible to get to, but definitely looking at the outside of that keyway will definitely deter somebody. Pretty decent bidding on this lock too. Got a very high one in the back and some very low ones in the front with a pretty good bidding. The key does work absolutely smooth, but I thought I'd put this in the vise and see if I can get into it. Doms are known, in my opinion, they're known pretty tight tolerances, so this should be a very interesting pick. Let's see how much trouble it gives me here. Let's see. Being what it is, I think I can get. That's pretty tight up top. I wonder if that 40 thousandths that I got from West Coast Picks will fit in the top of that. See here, and it does. Okay, and then I don't know, might be. I'm going to try to work off of that warding right here and try to pick up through the warding. And yeah, there's definitely holes to where I can get the pick in there, but towards the back, I don't know that that's tall enough. I'm going to attempt to use my DeForest Diamond. How about that? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Okay, it has just enough of a point to it that I might be able to get up through that warding. So we're going to give that a shot. And we'll zoom in for you guys and get a view of anything I got going on. There we go. Come on, focus. Maybe I'll back off just a hair. There we go. I think I had it before I backed off, but I think we're good there. Alright, we're going to do what I always do, which is start in the back of the lock. We are going to apply a little bit of tension to it, and hopefully... Okay, that was 6 or 5. Okay, I gotta click on him. I think it was 6. I believe this is a 6-pinner. I don't know if I just overset one. I was getting a little bit of bouncing there. It wasn't like it was actually setting. Okay, this is I'm not getting anything that feels like it's setting. I'm getting little clicks, but I don't get that rotation and feel of anything here. Okay, that felt like a set, but I also got my pick stuck in that warding. Yeah, got my pick stuck again. Okay, I'm not getting any feedback. I think I've overset right off the bat there. That was 1. 3. Hmm. Aha, that felt like a good set. On 3. Two. I'm going to click on 4. And now I pick stuck. That warding is definitely playing a part in this lock. I think I just overset 2. Drop that back down just a hair. Okay. No love. At least not yet. I think I'm running into some oversets here. So, maybe I just need to be a little heavier with my tension. Try to keep from oversetting things here. A little bit more careful. Oh, nope. I think I overset just now. Drop that back down just a hair. There we go. That was an overset on 2. Three. 4. And I'm stuck again. Nothing. Okay. Oh, I just overset 3. I felt it click into place and then I overset. Okay, that was a good click on 5 that time. 3. I think that was 1. 2, I think I just overset 2. one. Oh, I just felt rotation on the core, and 3, and it's open. Wow, what a lock. Mind you, this is a stock lock, but with all that warding and that crazy bidding, that brings up my point of warding versus bidding every time. But it is picked. Wow, what a lock. And of course, you know, like I said, that's amazing. We got her picked. Let's gut her. I believe it has all standard pins in it. I did not feel any security pins, did not get any counter rotation. But we got her open. Took a little bit of concentration and a little bit of digging, but we got it. So let's take, that is a bendy clip. So we're gonna, first let's move this stuff out of the way. Knock you guys down so we can keep that all in frame. Throw this up there, pick out of the way, and we'll pull this forward and hopefully show you what's inside of this dom, stock dom. So, pretty awesome lock. I need to zoom out though. There we go. We'll zoom out. There we go. We're completely zoomed out. Let's keep. There we go. All right. Again, like I said, that was the bidding on the key. That really helped keep me out with all that warding. You guys get an idea what that warding looks like too. That's pretty nasty stuff. I am going to take this opportunity to talk about something else as well. While I'm getting this, you know, I always tell everybody, you know, in all my videos, don't break the law. Which, you know, as lock sport we really do, you know, especially in this wonderful hobby that we have. Do need to be careful. You know, we have the capabilities to do this, and we don't want to use that to break the law. But there's also a difference of could and should, and I'm gonna explain that here. I was at one of the accounts that I go to for work, and I have a friend who's a mechanic, and he knows that I am in the lock sport hobby, and he asked me, he had locked his keys to a brand new car inside of it. Oh wow, I did not expect to see that. That is a mushroom spool in pin 2, a standard in 3, standard in 4, and a there's a wafer in 5. So nothing done to the plug there. Let's see here. I'll grab this. But he asked me if I could get into this car for him to get the keys. And I had to tell him no. There's a standard in 1. A anti-bump in 2. But I had to tell him no, because I could have gotten into that car. But the problem is should I? And the answer is no. And the reason why, and actually there's a wafer on that one. Yeah, there was another wafer. Huh. I'll be darned. That probably helped a little bit. And the reason why I said I shouldn't have gotten into that car is because I am not a blacksmith, and I am not insured, and should something go wrong with that car or the locking mechanisms in that car, I do not want to be responsible for that. So just because we have this ability to get into locks does not mean that we should. So even though it would not have been illegal, because he did ask me to do it, a lot of it has to do with, and there's another anti-bump. I'll be darned. It's like a T-pin. That's what that is, almost. It's like a double-sided T-pin. And a copper spring. Nothing done to the Bible either. It's all smooth up in there. Alright. Looks like we had a couple wafers. I don't know if the wafers need to be there for the keys or not, but we have a couple of anti-bump T-pins in here. So pretty interesting stuff in this lock. Let's zoom in and show you guys the pins on this lock. Looks like we had a standard in one key pin, then we have a mushroom spool, a standard, and a standard with a wafer. Then we had up top, we have a standard, a T-pin, reduced diameter, basically an anti-bump, then a spool or a standard in 3, another one of those T-pinish anti-bumps, and then a standard, and then we had all copper springs up top. But that's what was inside of this DOM, with a very nasty keyway, sent to me by PickME. Thank you very much for sending it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and well, don't break the law.